Good morning. Today is the 26th. Thou shalt not steal, Exodus 20:15. In the premortal realm, Lucifer, motivated by pride, wanted to steal the Father's plan and glory to bring honor unto himself. From Satan to Cain and on through today, all who steal want something for nothing. They seek self-aggrandizement through stolen power, prestige, or possessions. But Father's plan of happiness for his children provides no shortcuts or end runs around immutable law and timeless principles. When we keep the commandments and fully do our part to live truthfully, the Lord will reward us with strength for the journey of life and everlasting joy hereafter. We are to be people of honesty and honor, people of veracity and virtue. Refraining from stealing is much more than merely refraining from taking things from someone else. We are to exemplify in our lives a more excellent way. In our manner of thought and action, we are to manifest honor to the God who made us by walking with integrity and truth. Sorry, I was a little choppy there. But it's a good point. To honor him, we're supposed to be honorable. And when we steal, that's not honorable. All right. Today is Genesis 27, verses 1 through 23. And this is the kind of climax of the Esau and Jacob story. Isaac sees that he's about to die. He says, Esau, go get some venison so that I can eat and bless you. And Rebecca hears and says, Jacob. Yes. Esau and Jacob. Jacob, go get 2 goats. I will make savory meat for your father. Go put on some special clothes and some goat skins on your hands and your face, and we will get that blessing for you. And so he does as his mother tells him to. He goes into his father, and his father says, the voice is Jacob's, but the hands are Esau's. And that's kind of where these verses end, and he's going to get the blessing. But, you know, there's discussion as to whether it's deceit. Is the blessing gotten through deceit? Is it through, are they tricking the Lord? They're tricking Isaac, but are they tricking the Lord? And, you know, the answer is no. The Lord told Rebecca that the younger will serve the elder. She's doing what she knows she has to do, and Jacob's just old, and he's forgotten some things. He's old, you know, it happens. Okay. Rebecca had not forgotten the promptings of the Lord concerning her 2 sons, saying, 2 nations, the younger will serve the older. Esau, though having the right of primogeniture as the older son, had not demonstrated unfailing commitment to the cause of the Lord's design for humankind. Wow, I cannot read this morning, I'm sorry. But had sold his birthright for naught. The Lord knew of his weakness, as did his mother. Hence her strategy to ensure that the commission of the Abrahamic covenant would devolve upon her more faithful son, Jacob. Such was the design of the Almighty. Rebekah was not acting out of cunning or deception, but in accommodation with the will of the Lord. Clearly evident in the actions of Rebekah was the commitment to serve in the role as protector over her son, not only in regard to physical security, but also spiritual security. With an indomitable maternal desire, she yearned for Jacob to have the blessings of a marriage with a woman brought up in an environment where the highest spiritual standards were observed and honored, such as Rebecca is the exemplum of motherly care and nature. I don't think I have any thoughts on that. Okay. So I don't know what are the thoughts or the words that I'm having. So no, the Lord cannot be deceived, and blessings cannot be got by deception. Yes, Isaac was deceived, but the blessings really belonged to Jacob. I think that's really all that there is to be said about this group of verses. But one thing that they talked about in the Follow Him podcast with John, by the way, and Hank Smith is, they go, if they used goat skins to put on his hands and his face, Esau must have been an extremely hairy man. I mean, we all know goats. You want to put some goat skin on your hand, that is a hairy man. So when they say somebody is hairy, or when somebody says, they describe somebody in the scriptures, I think we can take that as factual and not to the utmost, but like, oh, he was faithful. No, he was faithful. Oh, he was hairy. No, he was hairy. That sort of thing. Okay. Oh, yes, one other quick note. That podcast that Wendy sent us, I've been watching it yesterday. I got like 2 hours into it. It's one episode, 3 hours long, and I'm 2 hours in, and it's really good. You can find it on YouTube. It's called Unshaken. And the one I'm watching is for next week. Lessons, and it is really good. It's really good. Like, it's not like the Follow Him podcast. They like to joke around. They like to laugh. They like to make, the scriptures fun. This guy, he brings it to a very personal, very deep level. There's a moment where he's talking about his wife, and it's just so touching. All right, there are boys at my door. I must go. Love you all. That was Genesis 27, 1 through 3.